Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. Mark again here at WeatherMan Plus. Now, we do have our severe weather for today and tomorrow, even chances for tornadoes for today and tomorrow. But this next storm moving in for Monday and Tuesday, it has strengthened up. Just like I told you yesterday, this storm is going to get another section of severe weather risk, and it has grown, guys. Plus, I'm going to give you the latest update on what's going on with the Maui fires because it has been very heartbreaking. Matter of fact, overnight it grew from 6 to over 36 people that has been lost. So God bless all the families that are feeling what's going on in Lahaina. So if you've never been here before, make sure you subscribe. I am all year long. Now let's get into your information. Now, Major Hurricane Dora is a Cat 4 hurricane. It's going to start weakening down some, but it has traveled 4,000 miles, guys. And tell me what you think. I believe this is Invest 95L that we had earlier. Now, the winds did pick up to 60 miles per hour. Even some places reported 80 miles per hour. And unfortunately, that did fuel the fire even more, and it went all night long, and the whole town of Lahaina is gone. You can even see here in the before and after photos of what Lahaina looks like now. And here's another shot of the whole town of Lahaina, so you can see what it looked like before and what it looks like now. Just total devastation, guys. So remember, the links to these videos are in the description below. This is a helicopter that rode all the way around the town, and you can see the whole town is just all white now, all burned up. You can also see there's a lot of vehicles in the road as they try to leave the fire situation, guys, probably run into the ocean. So there was a lot more deaths than anticipated, and I fear that it could be a few more as it grows up. But just look at this town. It's just devastating. It's just totally apocalyptic. God bless everyone in Maui, everyone in Lahaina. My heart really goes out to y'all. But go watch the videos, the links in the description, so you can go see the full in-depth of how bad this town was. A lot of it is some walkthroughs, so you can see how bad it actually got, guys. Long videos. So God bless everyone that's going through that situation or knows anyone that's going through that situation. Now, let's go through your temperatures and what's coming, because this storm is still bringing some very cool temperatures all the way towards the south of the U.S., and it's going even longer than the next 10 days. So you can see we have the heat advisories in the orange and the excessive heat warnings for today. Now, this heat is going to grow today and be a very hot day, especially almost 115 heat indices, close to where you're at in Texas. A lot of warm temperatures coming for today. There is going to be some cool downs for tonight, but it's going to raise right back up and go even further to the north. And this is for tomorrow. Some very strong heat indices that's going to be moving through, so just get ready for that as well. Plus our storms yesterday, and thank God it was a bust, guys. We didn't have any strong tornadoes. Matter of fact, we only had one tornado. We did have the damage and wind gusts pass through, and there was a couple reports of hurricane force winds, but we did not have all this big tornado outbreak yesterday. It was a bust. Matter of fact, the one tornado that we did have was in Arizona. But this system is starting to move towards the East Coast for today as this trough starts coming down through the upper Midwest. There is chances for tornadoes today, 2% in multiple areas along the coast, and a hot spot right here for North Carolina. So here's your cities and states at risk for tornadoes for today. You have chances for winds as well. You have 5% in 2 areas of 15%. And here's your cities and states at risk for the winds for today. And you do have chances for hail. Most of it's coming from that trough from the upper Midwest, but there is multiple areas with 5%. So here's your cities and states at risk for the hail threat for today. Now you see storms are moving to the east, and it does get pretty strong towards the northeast as you go towards 4 p.m. today, but it really starts amplifying for North Carolina as you go from 4 to 6 p.m. for today. A nasty group of storms that's going to be moving through. You also see it is moving through eastern Pennsylvania, through northern Maryland, and through New Jersey as you go through this evening as well. Then we get that trough moving through for the upper Midwest for tomorrow, bringing some severe storms, as well as in the south. You're going to have some storms that's going to be brewing up for tomorrow, as well as we get the chances for the tornadoes in upper Midwest. But for today, as these storms brew through for the Central Plains, there is some winds that's picking up for y'all as well. So as you check out the winds, you see it does start to pick up as you go towards the Carolinas all the way until early in the morning. And then for tomorrow, the winds start moving through the upper Midwest, mostly through Minnesota as it comes into Wisconsin. And then as you go through Friday, it picks up some winds in the south as well as it starts getting ready for this next system that's pushing through bringing some winds towards the central and south central. Pretty strong winds. So far showing it to be 40, 50, even possibly for 60 miles per hour wind gusts, mostly to the east in North Carolina. And as them storms come through the south, bringing some 40, 50, and 60 miles per hour winds with those as well. Then as that comes through Minnesota and Wisconsin, it's bringing some strong winds, 50, 60, even possible 70 for southern Wisconsin, going through Illinois, Indiana as well. And then as that system comes in for Friday, it is starting to add up some strong winds for northern Oklahoma, Kansas, going into Missouri and southern Illinois. So it's going to be a few days of some very strong winds at least. Now as you check your updraft helicity all the way till tomorrow morning, you see you have chances for hail for them strong winds that's piling up in your tornado threat area for North Carolina. As you come into tomorrow morning, start coming in for southern Tennessee, northern Alabama. But it starts adding up for Minnesota as well. But as you go overnight Friday into Saturday morning, is bringing some stronger cells, chances for some big hail from Minnesota going into Wisconsin as well as eastern Illinois. And it starts adding up for northern Missouri on that next system. But when we check 15-minute increments just for today for the next few hours, you can see the winds spark up in multiple areas. Not only do you get 50 and 60, high 60 miles per hour wind gusts for eastern, northeastern North Carolina. You also get it for Wyoming, Colorado. You get some for Utah, Nevada, New Mexico, western Texas. A lot of winds start adding up later tonight, even Minnesota, as we go into that next pattern. So a lot of high winds coming at least. Even if you don't get tornadoes, there's going to be a lot of damage and winds coming for the next couple of days. So for tomorrow, National Weather Service does have another chance for tornadoes. A green section right here for the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes. So far, here's your cities and states at risk. And you do have a chance for winds for tomorrow in multiple areas, and it's even stronger on the winds in the upper Midwest. So here's your cities and states at risk for the winds for tomorrow. I will update this first thing in the morning. And you have chances for hail in the same areas in those tracks that I showed you just now on the updraft helicity. So here's your cities and states at risk for the chance for hail for tomorrow as well. Then before we get this next storm, that system is going to move a little further to the east on Saturday, and there is chances for severe weather in multiple areas, even a 15%. So far, here's your cities and states at risk for severe weather for Saturday. Still showing that we have a strengthening low pressure as we go Sunday and Monday, and strengthens back up a little bit more as we go through Tuesday. We actually get an upper level low that keeps this system strong as it carries along. So it has showed even more strength in the latest model data. But you also can see it is still bringing a lot of cold temperatures aloft with it. That's going to keep it a strong storm. But it is also going to be bringing in these cooler temperatures as that strengthens up to a very cold core on that system. And look at the cold temperatures coming right on in right after that, all the way down to the south. So you are going to be feeling them cooler temperatures as this pattern continues, and I'm showing it's going to go even further. But you can see on your vorticity, as you have this high pressure, I know this dome of heat y'all really don't like, swings everything around clockwise. You got your low pressure going counterclockwise, just bringing everything in that direction, and then it congeals up to a nasty group of storms. And as you go into Monday morning, you get a nasty line of storms. Remember, Euro is not a high-resolution model. To see this much data is very concerning. As we get closer, HRRR is really going to show some nasty storms. As you go through Monday morning, another nasty group of storms forming right in front of this system. As you go into Monday afternoon, it moves towards the intercoastal northeast. A very nasty group of storms coming with this storm, showing it be a good bit of strength, guys. And then right after that, it's still going to continue to swing around counterclockwise and still bring all this cool air further to the south while we go further on that high ridge, bring your daytime highs as well. But when you look at your 700 millibar winds, you can see it is getting a lot of strong winds with this system as it forms up. And you can see right there as you go into Monday afternoon, you actually get an upper level low that brings in some stronger winds with that as well. So it is getting stronger and stronger as we go through this system. Now, when you look at your lower level winds, your 850 millibar winds, you can see it's also bringing some chances for some strengthening storms to look at it, just piles up as it goes even further. So it's bringing winds from this high pressure, it's bringing winds from this low pressure, coming together and bringing a nasty storm that's just congealing up all the way from Monday afternoon and maybe into Tuesday morning as it goes out through the northeast. And then the next system bringing them cooler temperatures as well is bringing some winds with that as well. So there could be an outlook for that also. But it's bringing winds straight from the north, straight down to the south. And it's also bringing those temperatures. But you can see here when you look with the Euro, as you go late Sunday into Monday, it starts strengthening up. You get a nasty band of storms. As you go into Monday afternoon, it really moves towards Ohio Valley. Then you actually get another upper level low that might go down to the surface. A strengthening cell right here, guys. This is really getting strong as it goes into Monday. So I think Monday really could turn into an enhanced section as that whips up to the northeast as you go into Tuesday as well. So that is showing that it's going to be a strong storm, and it's strengthening up because these two getting together becoming one big system. So as you go Sunday into Monday, we still have a 15% severe weather risk. So far, here's your cities and states at risk. And you can see now that it did grow into Monday with another 15% risk, guys. This is a strengthening storm. So far, here's your cities and states at risk for Monday. I will keep you updated. And you can see your update on your AO, your Arctic Oscillation, that we have all this cool air coming in with this storm system. And Euro can't see past 10 days on the model data. Remember, I did show you some cooler temperatures coming from the climate forecast system. But you can see as you go into the 20th, it hangs around and goes even deeper. I really believe that the south is going to feel some 50s and 60s early in the morning. But you can see these temperatures moving in as we go through the next 10 days with the Euro. Strong heat indices for today. Cool air coming in. Strong heat indices for tomorrow. Then as we go through Saturday, cool air is going to start coming in. It's going to be hot. Again, you see how it's expanding all the way from the south central all the way towards the southeast. Then it's going to be cool again as you go overnight. Then as you go through Sunday, it's going to warm right back up again over the south central and the southeast. Then the cool air is going to come down with that storm system. Then as you go through Monday, cool air coming all the way down. 40s in the higher elevations of the mountains. 50s and 60s early in the morning. Then it's going to warm right back up for Monday. Then the storm system is going to pull that cool air right back down again as you go overnight Monday into Tuesday. People waking up in the 50s and 60s, and it's going to keep coming lower. Now you have the heat moving from the south all the way towards the Carolinas. But as you go later in Tuesday overnight for Wednesday morning, you can see it's bringing them cooler temperatures on down to the south for Wednesday morning. Overnight 60s, but then it's going to warm right back up. Not going too bad, but it is staying in the south, unfortunately, and the southeast with your heat indices for Wednesday. But then that cool air is going to come right back down for Wednesday night. Then it's going to warm up again for Thursday. Then that cool air is coming right back down for Thursday night as well. But this is only by the 17th, and the pattern is going into the 20s. So by the time you go into Thursday, the hot temperatures, the heat indices is going to still be there, unfortunately, in the south central. But the cool air is going to keep on moving in as you go through Thursday and Friday of next week. Some really cool temperatures starting to move in. And remember, climate forecast system saw that after we go past the 18th, that's what you're looking at, it's going to go even deeper and deeper with these 50s, guys. And so far with the Euro, as you go all the way until the 19th, this is going to be the cool air coming down with that system. And still CFS is showing this going deeper and deeper. So there's a lot of cool temperatures coming very soon. So I know y'all are very hot. I wish this was reaching all the way to Texas, especially some 50s and 60s. I know y'all would like that. Unfortunately, it's not going that far. But thank you very much for your time. God bless you and your families. And thank you for everyone that helped out with me feeding people. I do appreciate all y'all donations. Trust me, it is going right to feeding people. That's the biggest thing in my heart. I really can't wait to try and open up a business to feed even more bigger groups of people. So thank you for all of you that has helped out by getting some of the merch. If you want to help out with that, links are in the description. Now for today, I want to read to you Matthew 5:3-9. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Amen. Have a great Thursday out there, everybody. And anyone from Lahaina, or if you know someone from Lahaina, God bless you and your families. I do feel for y'all because y'all town is totally gone. So any memories you try and pass on to the next group of children, they won't be able to see or know what you know. So hopefully that town gets rebuilt, and it's just a very bad tragedy. My heart goes out to you. I really are lost for words. Just remember, all glory always goes to God, our Father in heaven, Yahweh. And I pray He fully restores every single one of you and brings peace to your heart. Amen. Amen, Father. Thank you for being there for us.